The Sunday morning diner. Hug that saved a broken heart. So, there I was, standing in line at a packed, noisy diner in Ohio, trying to keep my 6-year-old son Leo from knocking over a display of peppermint candies. Suddenly, he completely freezes. He's staring at this older guy sitting alone in a corner booth, wearing a faded baseball cap, just staring blankly into a cup of cold black coffee. The noise of the diner was buzzing all around him, but he looked completely, utterly alone. Like the rest of the world was moving, but he was stuck in ice. Leo looks up at me with those big, innocent kid eyes and whispers, "Mom, that grandpa looks so sad. Can I go give him a hug?" Before I can even answer, Leo marches right over, wraps his little arms tightly around the old man's waist, and buries his face in his flannel shirt. The man blinks, totally startled. His body goes stiff for a second, and then his entire face just shatters. His shoulders start shaking, he grips Leo back like he's holding onto a lifeline, and these quiet, heavy tears start pouring down his wrinkled cheeks. I rushed over, completely panicked, apologizing, but the man just shakes his head, wiping his eyes with a trembling hand. He clears his throat and whispers, No, please don't be sorry. Today is my 85th birthday. My wife passed away last winter, and this is the first day in 50 years that I didn't wake up to a hug. My chest just ached. The sheer weight of his loneliness was heavy enough to swallow the whole room. Right then and there, I looked at Leo, looked at the man, and said, "Well, you absolutely cannot eat birthday breakfast alone." We slid right into the booth with him. His name was Arthur. That one little breakfast turned into a regular Sunday morning tradition. For over a year, Arthur became a staple in our lives. He'd come over to watch football, teach Leo how to cast a fishing line in the backyard, and tell us wild stories about growing up in the 50s. The heavy gray cloud in his eyes completely vanished, replaced by this beautiful, warm spark. Leo started calling him Pop. He wasn't just a stranger anymore. He was family. We filled his house with laughter, and he filled our hearts with wisdom. Then came that rainy Tuesday. We got a call from the hospital. When we rushed into the room, Arthur was lying there, looking so small, so fragile under the white sheets. Leo slowly walked up to the bed, took Arthur's wrinkled, weak hand, and whispered, "I'm here, Pop. Please don't go." Arthur opened his eyes, just a crack. He didn't have the strength to speak, but he gave Leo this incredibly soft, peaceful smile, and a single tear rolled down his temple. He squeezed Leo's hand, one last time, as if to say goodbye. That night, he peacefully passed away. A few weeks later, we went to help his nephew pack up his apartment. The place felt so quiet, so empty. But there, on his bedside table, was a framed photo of Arthur and his late wife from their youth, and tucked right into the corner of the frame was a little handwritten note from Arthur that read, "Thank you, Leo. You brought me back to life when I was ready to give up." It just goes to show you, never underestimate the power of a tiny random act of kindness. Sometimes, a complete stranger can step into your life for just a short moment and leave behind a love that stays forever.